Hello and welcome back to another video. I decided that this time I would take a break from the crafting simulators that I've been playing, like the tech mods and the create mod, and I wanted to try Alex's Caves. Don't know how you search by mod. The point is, I wanted to see for myself if I could potentially complete all, I think, 5 caves within 100 days on hardcore. The village over there. Now, by complete, I mean, like, do the one main objective in each of those caves. There is, I guess, a main objective in each of them. As far as I know, I'll probably only say them as I get to those caves. This mod pack is pretty basic. It's just the mod itself and then a bunch of stuff to help me find caves, because that's where I want to spend the majority of this, and I kind of need to be underground. I also need to find these buildings. I don't know what the buildings are called, but I do have a compass. Yeah, the Explorer's Compass. This should let me find those buildings. I don't want to outright search for the biomes, although I do have Nature's Compass if I need it. So the beginning is going to be pretty boring. I just need to, I'll probably loot, get some basic stuff going, some food, and then I have to go underground. I could have an order for how I explore these, but really it's just going to kind of be random, like first come, first serve. So definitely caves that are way worse than others, and I'll just have to hope I get lucky and not die in like 2 days. Another thing to get out of the way, I did switch up my recording style quite a bit. I should finally have it to where my mic and my game are separate, so if there's ever an issue with one of them, I can adjust it on its own. Stuff should come out a lot nicer. I already readjusted my entire setup, so this is how it was with the last video as well. There shouldn't be any keyboard and mouse sounds the way there was, at least not as bad. It should be way okay. That's gonna kill me before this even starts. It should be way better. Audio quality should be better too, but I am really good at getting that wrong no matter what, so I guess we'll just find out. Yep, that's gonna be this intro. There's nothing much to say. It's day one. Day one, and I need to start exploring both of these villages, getting ready, probably getting those sheep so I can have a bed. I also have a backpack mod I should add. That way I can stay on the move, because I'm not going to sit in the same cave and have like the same home base. I also have waystones if I need them. I plan on just breaking the ones I find out in the wild. Or if I do get lucky and make my own, I can make my own. But that way I can teleport between biomes, say if one is too difficult for me, or just if I need to. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna stop talking. Shortly after walking around for a while, I went to the village closest to my spawn. Really just looking for anything to help for when I had to inevitably go underground, but I found nothing of interest. The next day I did find my first waystone in the woods, and then spent that night killing spiders so that I could have my first backpack by the end of day 2. I would need quite a few of these throughout the playthrough. After that I went to another village which also had a waypoint, which was rather useful, because it meant I could travel back to the surface anytime I needed to. By day 3, I was already underground looking for these biomes, or something that could lead me to them, when I stumbled into my first cave system. You know, I do hear skeletons. The cave. Is it a cave I need? Probably not, but it's a cave nonetheless. So what I need to do is get this iron smelted. Iron axe still does 9 damage, so I think I'll keep the stone axe for now. Maybe make an extra one in case this one. Okay. In case this one breaks. Put this down. And I can just pick it up. Yes. We'll just walk for now. There's no reason to run. Except for these guys. I'll light up a safe spot. Since this isn't the old version of Minecraft, they only spawn within a light level of 0, so that's pitch black. A torch blocks quite a large radius for them. So I don't have to be too wasteful with my torches when I put them down. Pretty big cave though. Pretty big cave. I hear a lot of zombies, but I think they're on the opposite side of this wall. But more iron means I get an iron pickaxe and armor. Which I want full iron before I touch a single one of Alex's caves. I think I'll need redstone too, so... Too much iron, game. It's good. It's good, I'll take it. I won't complain, but there's too much iron. The sooner we get into those Alex's caves, the sooner the fun can actually begin. However, I'm not finding any. Despite how large this cave is. Do I need lapis? I guess I do. But, just like that, I think we have full iron armor. I got so much iron, I don't need stone pickaxes anymore. I can just switch to iron only. It's pretty nice. It's also, I think, just now turned day 4, or it did turn day 4 a little bit ago. And we are... I don't know, we're rich. We are rich. I have so much resources. All I need to do now is find a cave. Any cave. I think with my current equipment, I should be somewhat safe to traverse any of them. I don't see a sense of continuing to show in-person footage of me in a generic cave. Really now, all I have to do is find an actual cave. Speaking of finding an actual cave, if I find a mine shaft, I'll get these shears. Shears will let me get a cobweb, 4 cobwebs, and then I'll make the explorer's compass. Otherwise, I either find one by chance, I don't know, but I'm not gonna bore people with generic cave exploration. So until I find a cave, unless something, or maybe I can find like underground structures. I do know there is more than just the little research labs or whatever you want to call them. So yeah, as long as I don't die, which can very well happen because I'm stupid, we should be good. So I kept exploring that cave for a while, and with the growing worry that I wouldn't be able to find these caves quickly enough, I spent quite some time just digging through caves and strip mining. It wasn't until day 9 that I gave up and wanted to try trading instead. At the time, I figured a cartographer could lead me in the right direction with a map, so I spent a day or so trading with the villagers. Yes! That only... Okay. I was incredibly lucky. Not gonna lie. There was a chance that he wouldn't have given me that, but... well... That changes things. I can now... find my first cave. And it's day 10, so thankfully I was able to do this without requiring the compass. I mean, this will only find me one of them, so hopefully I can get either I get the explorer's compass or I just use nature's compass to find the rest. I just wanted to find the first one legitimately because that's kind of how you start the mod. Thankfully I did. What I'm gonna do now is get some more emeralds by trading sticks. I'm going to buy a bow for an emerald and then a bunch of arrows. And then I'm gonna go down. A bow is pretty invaluable. I think that's the right term. Invaluable? Valuable? I don't know. I think that's pretty important for what we need. So it is a good thing that he does actually sell it. Well, I know he sells it, but there's like 8 other maps the cartographer could have offered me. Woodland Mansion, Ocean Monument, all of those maps. I think there's Ocean. I don't know what maps there are, but I know that me getting Underground Cabin first try was pretty lucky. So I think I'd rather just get a crossbow. Stack of arrows. I believe I need 3 for the map. It's discounted, which is nice. And there we go. Well, that's actually not that far from me, which is pretty surprising. I guess I just go look for that now. Well, that's nice, I guess. I found the dungeon, unless that is the cabin. I think that's just a dungeon. This is either a dungeon or the cabin. My guess is a dungeon. Oh, nope, there is logs, and there... Okay. Okay, we found it. It took way too long. It's midday of day 12, but it is found. Do I have shears just in case? Well, yeah, I can grab cobwebs with that. Is this a... No, this is the cabin. I don't know why... What am I doing? I don't know what you're trying to do, but... Get a little perimeter set up so nothing spawns and jump scares me while I'm doing this. There's an above... Oh, there's an above section. What's up here? Bomb. E. This loaded or... Those look blue. A cave compendium. A nice pickaxe, paper, and coal. They're all incredible items for me to have. We have the compendium and we have our tablets. Now we just need to do something with them. Need to make codexes. Codices? I don't know the word pronunciation there. I have 8 cave tablets. Our tablets, they are different colors. Tablet cannot be removed once researched. I'm smart. Finding diving. Guardian. Well, D is that symbol. I is that, so we're just looking for... It's like a word search. I'm looking for this symbol and this semicolon thing. There it is right there. It needs to be at the beginning of a word, so... Should be able to do this pretty easily. I could make more guesses. This is it right here. I have to do it 3 times. Okay, underwater. What's a pretty big word here? Underwater, no. This one? No, okay, what is that then? Abyss marine. Okay, A is that. And R is 4 dots. E is an L with a dot. So 4 dots is R, that's E. R is 4 dots, underwater, so that could be this one. Underwater, E is, it's this one. No, it is not, but that also ends in ER, so... A, okay. So I'm looking for this combo of letters. No, no. Not quite, that's too far forward, no. Am I dumb? ER is this combo right here. So the 4 dots on the right and the L on the left. It's in here somewhere, I just for some reason can't find it. There's 4 dots, but that's not the L I need. Oh, here it is. This should, is this T? But A is a hook thing, so this is ER, but A should be this one. That starts with A. Can't be that. Can't be you. Not that one. Wait, 2 more translations to earn a cave codex. You know, it wouldn't be so bad if this made a little more sense. There's these 2, but... Oh, shoot. I'm dumb. Should have noticed that way sooner. Chasm. I'll just select something that has what we already know. Rain. Doesn't help too much. Okay. I'll just select another one then. Enigmatic. M is a backwards L with a dot. Backwards L with a dot, and the A symbol should point to you. I don't know if I can do this one first. The abyss. All right, so what do I... Oh, whoops. All right. Well, how do I get the map? Cave biome map. Okay, so I need 8 paper. We're gonna have to do this again. I'll probably do this to get the map, as well as the rest of the codexes, whatever, for the compendium. So I'm just going to do this really quick. Well, not quick, because it kind of takes a while, but with 2 forward L's, I think that's, yep. Just like that, didn't have to guess at all. Now, 3 of these will fill out the compendium for the Abyssal Chasm. Yep. That is a lot of words. Antern. I'm kind of scared of this one. I don't know if I can do this one. I can't use this anymore, correct? There's nothing more to learn. So what I can do instead is grab my crafting table. Paper, throw out that. Journey begins. Yes, it does. 13 days in. Desert River Abyssal Chasm. Now, we're going to have to do some more reading, but for now, let's pick this up. Let's get out of here. So that's 1 of 5. I'll check with the librarian. Can I pick this up? I can carry this with me. I don't think I need it, but just in case, I'll hold on to it. Alright, I turned down the rain. I mean, I can turn it down for you, but just so I can see, just so I can read and listen to myself better. The Abyssal Chasm. We're going to read the introduction, and I will save the rest for as we find it. The Abyssal Chasm is a biome found deep in the world, but unlike other cave biomes, it is covered by hundreds of blocks of water, not stone. It is found exclusively under ocean biomes and appears as a massive trench where light barely penetrates. The trench walls are lined with abyss marine, a stone-like block, and the abyssal floor is covered in a thick layer of muck. This muck is quite thick and slows many creatures that walk on it down. It is also where much of the benthic sea life that calls the biome home can be found, including mussels, sea anemones, and ping-pong sponges. Rising from these abyssal depths are great undersea mounts made of tuff. These can contain numerous ores, but are also covered by hydrothermal vents emanating black smoke and tube worm colonies nearby to feed off of them. On the ocean floor, the skeletons of long-dead beasts, whale falls, can be found, colonized by... Okay, that's a little weird. Colonized by boneworms and other scavengers. Long-abandoned research posts, created by an enigmatic ancient faction, can also be discovered, along with far more mysterious ruins. A lot slower than I thought we would be, but thankfully we actually did find one legitimately. I didn't have to use any mods or anything to get what I needed to find the place. That is really good. I'm glad about that. And I guess I will be seeing you when I get to this location on my map. The Abyssal Chasm. So yeah, I finally got a map to begin exploring these caves. The best part was that it was a map to the worst cave I could start with. But I didn't really have a choice here, so I packed up my stuff and went straight to the location on my map, and it took me to about the end of day 14 to find this thing. Alright, here's another body of water. It looks like it branches off in 2 spots. I think this is it. I hope that this is the river that it's talking about. So first things first, I want a bunch of doors. I think 9 should be enough for now. I can always make more if I need to. Yep, we're at the location, and really, I don't see myself getting anywhere close to completing what I need to in this cave. Mainly because, again, I don't have any way to traverse underwater well. Apart from doors, which I guess doors are a way, or I can dig through the side, dig underground that way, and then access from the bottom. Maybe. Thankfully, with the newer updates, you can swim, pretty easily, so that's probably going to come in handy. Oh, hold on. Is it underground? Abyssal Chasm. It shows that there's an ocean biome in that whole bottom right section of the map, and that this is... Should be able to see if I just peek under here. Well, I don't see anything. I would also figure a chasm's a little deeper than what I'm seeing, so... I'll go check out where it shows an ocean, and if it's not there, then I guess it's underground. I did not think it would be below the surface. I thought it was just a really deep ocean pit type of thing. A chasm. Well, I guess a chasm is underground? Maybe? Alright, here's the ocean. If it's not here, then it's underground, which... Oh my... What? Was that a pufferfish? The pufferfish? Go... Shut up. Why would you do that? Abyssal Chasm. None of this looks... scary. Okay. Well, okay, this brings me back to playing Subnautica. That is horrifying. Okay. But I can't... I can only breathe for like 10 seconds down here. Ooh, there is magma. Should I let this pull me to the bottom? Beyond the sea. Oh no. I'm gonna see what the shaders do, because I am aware that Alex's caves conflict with those quite a bit. So, what is this? I don't know. I don't know anything. Okay, yeah, I really shouldn't do that. Let me get to one of these green bits. Okay, the horrible ambience stops when I... Wait, come here, weird item. It's... Oh, these are the mollusk things. Mussels. Break a mussel into the... This is bad. I hate deep under... Oh, there's a something over there. There's a structure of some sort. Look. So you have inhabitants. Lanternfish. Excuse me? What is that? Is that gonna... That's a problem. Let me read this book. Hopefully that can't reach me from where I'm at. Stop with the... Is that because I'm opening the book? Or is it because that thing's around? Let me open this a third time and see. No, I think it's because of him. Hold breaker. That sounds like... Yep. 400 health. Exclusive hunts by seeking out any glowing entity. Oh, the easiest way to avoid the wandering eyes of a hole breaker is to stop emitting light and to remove any glowing effect or entity. It can be killed, but realistically... Oh my gosh, stop with the sounds. I don't think I'm killing this. So it will flash lights if it's about to attack me, and it will circle around you if it spots you. If you don't have any lights out, it can't see you that well. That is good to know. Now, introduction. I think we read this already. Utilities. What about utilities? What's... Diving suit armor. These can also appear in chests in abyssal ruins. I can't close that door. Stop! What is the point of the random noises? So I'm a little, not confused, but overwhelmed maybe? The Ortho Lance. Gazing Pearl. The track of the opinion held by the Deep Ones. Ortho Lance. How do I make that? I need these items. I'm going to attempt to kill a Hullbreaker. He does 14 damage. That's 7 hearts. And I'm not sure how armor toughness and just armor in general counter against that. I don't know if it's a percentage reduction or a flat reduction. He's probably going to kill me in 3 hits. But I don't think it fights that fast either, according to the book saying that it circles and then strikes. If I can find these weapons, like the lance and then the thing to summon the old ones, whoever they are, magic conch, I don't know, whatever way you want to pronounce that, I'm not gonna worry about it. This is actually horrible. And I can't use the torches. So what I have to do is, okay, I can kind of tease it a little bit, I think. Sea lanterns down there. I know there's a building there and there's something right there. I'm gonna get to the magma. Okay, what is that? Can that hurt me? Here's to hoping not. But it's the ocean. I think everything here wants me dead. What are those? Are those the... Ew. Are those the worms? I need to just put these at the end of my hotbar so I'm not cycling to... These gossamer worms, are they gonna hit me is the question. Do they fight me? I'm not sure about the... What do you give me? A lanternfish, okay. Am I gonna play whack-a-mole with the worms? Can't. Not really. The scary glowing thing. Ow. Okay. Can I move out of here? Yes, I can. What if I break your thing? If you can't tell, I'm pretty confused as to what I'm supposed to be doing here. Whatever the case, I'm kind of stuck here now, so... I guess I'll make it to these ruins, even though they're glowing, and that's generally bad as far as I can tell. I just need a building. There was a building I saw earlier. Okay, I'm gonna start taking damage here. I don't know if this is something I should be doing. I have a crossbow. I wonder how that works underwater. I did see a ruin around this mountain. I'm gonna see if I can... Well, diamonds are nice, I guess. I will take the... Okay, I will take these. Well, that's nice. 6 diamonds. That'll get me a sword or an axe, depending on what I need or want. Now, there was a building or something here on the side of this. Oh, it wasn't a building. It was just a weird deep slate thing. Is there a Hullbreaker? I know this is cheap. This does give me like a hint of X-ray. I guess water vision. What does this look like without shaders? Is it any more visible? It is significantly worse. But I can still do the same thing. So, here's my plan. It's to make a whole bunch of doors. Go back. And I have to get to... I saw a gateway of sorts right there. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna see if I can find anything. What is that? Is that an old one? Who are the old ones? What do they look like? I guess the book would tell me, wouldn't it? Deep one. Poorly understood beings. Oh no. Shadow, see something you weren't supposed to. What was I not supposed to see? Shadow over Minecraft. Oh, we just ate that squid. But I should be safe, right? If I want to progress through here, I need to befriend the old ones, whoever they are. I need to figure out how to get pearls and trade them. And then with that, get them as an ally. Is he seeing me? I have no lights. He can't see me, right? That's the whole mechanic. Oh wow, I don't swim fast at all. Okay, getting the... Okay, I need this stuff. Whatever these glowing things are. I'm gonna take some more damage probably, but that's fine. Bones. Okay, that's a round. At least I can distinguish you from all the 15 other sounds. You have pants on. Would like those. You did indeed drop them. Almost brand new. Okay, it looks like that stuff should be pretty easy to obtain. That'll let me swim faster. Okay, there's a big building here. Big building. I don't know what's making those sounds. This looks like a moon bay. And I, embarrassingly, cannot make it up here, so we're just gonna sit here while a drowned goes and tries to kill me. Ah, of course. Put the bone ribs there. Alright. I am not dead. But I am deeply disturbed. There's a submarine here. I'm not ready to use this thing. I'm not sure how to use it. Pearls? I need pearls. I already forgot what I'm supposed to do with all this stuff. What is with these sounds? They just keep happening more and more. If I find an abyssal altar, I can start trading. Is this... I broke already a bunch... Abyss Marine? Is that what that is? I did just get 2 pearls. Well, they're in this thing. I can make an abyssal altar. Now, my question is, does it have to be near them, or can I just do it wherever? What is that guy? Is that an old one? Is he gonna hurt me? He doesn't... Oh, it is a deep one. So how do I offer stuff to you? They're just stalking me. It's a pearl on an abyssal... Prismarine shards. These are useless. So, I guess my only issue now is I'm not sure how I can do the rest of these caves within the 100 days. I think if I want to do this video, it's just gonna be if I can complete all the caves in general. It's already day 16 and I've just been sitting in here, but I think if we're quick enough with these trades and we get a bunch of good gear, get a full diving set, and I can kill a hole breaker, then I will count that as completing this cave. Or at the very least, getting the favor of the weird fish people. It looks like what we'll have to do is farm for pearls. We grow faster on logs than any other blocks. Broken, there's a chance for a mussel to drop one of its precious pearls. Well, I'm not sure how I can easily drop the sub. Okay, so these guys shouldn't hurt me. Yeah, it doesn't look like he wants to kill me, which is always nice. There's a drowned, that probably will. The water, that probably it. Oh my word. How much did... I'm dead. Who threw that and why? I'm going for it. That is why I hate Drowned so much. That was bad. Oh, there's the mage, I think. Lots of Drowned, but that one's got a helmet. Does he have a trident too? I need the one with the helmet. It's so funny that they don't target me if I'm out of the water. They just think I'm not in the water. Well, I technically am not in the water, but yeah, they just sit there. Very smart. Oh, now they see me. I want you dead. You are the important one. Hello, mage. Deep one mage. No helmet, really? Every other one gave it first try. Ow. Who threw that and where? Or was that because I opened the door? At least these deep ones, the old ones, are not killing me. There's another one with the chest piece. I should try to get that from him. Oh my... What the... And here is where I immediately gave up on trying to complete this on hardcore. Because, as you could see, this cave, like many others, was filled with things that would kill me instantly. And as you could not see, what killed me here was a Mind Guardian. With that embarrassing death, I went back and got all of my stuff and continued on with my plans. My main goal was to farm tons of these pearls so that I could trade them with the deep ones, as they weren't too fond of me being down here. After trading for a while, I got a nice spear called the Orthro Lance, an achievement stating that the deep ones would now come to my aid, and a magical conch that would summon the deep ones to my aid whenever I used it. With all of this gear, I was now confident I could fight and kill a Hullbreaker. Oh my gosh, that's where he is. Wow. They fighting him? They are. Get him, boys. How fast does he move up? Okay, they're still fighting him. I'm really not doing much with what I have, but I'm gonna keep trying anyway. Get him, Magic Man. I can call even more. In a second. Which I will do. Okay, that... Oh my gosh, he moves fast! Oh, that scared me so bad. Get him, boys. He can't live through... He can't live through everything. Yes, back him into the corner and beat him. Oh, he died. Okay, the items are highlighted. I don't know what just hit me, but I already have one of those shells, so I'm not too worried about it. This copper block, I'm assuming. Enigmatic engine. We did it. With the help of the Weird Ocean people. And some rather cheesy plays. We completed the first cave. Now, I do have a pearl farm, so I'm going to make a last-ditch effort. Are these guys... Okay, they're still happy with me. I'm gonna see about getting the magic... Come on, you're right there. They just fly up and then they get stuck and then they don't give me what I need. Oh my gosh. The immortal embryo is used to make a Tremorzilla egg. Tremorsaurus egg? Tectonic shards. These each from different caves? Wow, clay. Oh, I got on the last one. We're done. I'm done with this whole cave. It's day 22. It's a little over the time that I would have liked, but I've got just about every important item I could think of. It looks to me like... Oh no, we got everything. 4 different powerful items from trading. Yeah, this main big one is done. I did kill the Hole Breaker. Well, they killed the Hole Breaker, but I did contribute at least. So that's good. Yeah, that's 1 cave out of 6. 6 caves? Is the things beneath? Oh no, now you're getting pushed back. Stop that. There's immediately... Oh, well, it's out now. I don't know who's throwing tridents from where, but I don't care. Whoa. I have a submarine. Wow, this thing's incredible. Take me to the surface. I think my boat's actually probably right up here. Along with... Oh, little fishies. Yep, there's my boat. Look at what we came in and what we're leaving in. Incredible. That is... Oh, it is damaged. There is an achievement for that. I guess I'll get that too. Buff out those scratches. Yep. I would say that's a cave complete. I have the immortal embryo, I killed the Hole Breaker, and I traded with all of the ocean people. That is a win in my book. Hopefully that doesn't take too long, recording and footage-wise, but I think I'll manage. Lots of waiting around and lots of sitting and trading, and that was pretty boring. But it's done. That's, as far as I'm aware, the only one like that. There's maybe one other one that has a mechanic involving trading. I mean, why would I take the boat? I can just... I don't know if this is faster than a boat. It's certainly more annoying than one, but... I guess now I can find a new village. Or I guess make there's 2 compasses. There's the nature's compass, and then there is the structure compass. One will let me find cabins, one will let me find biomes. Now, I would like to find the underground cabins. Why is there a random tree in the desert? I know that those certain trees indicate caves below, but it seems awfully random. So yes, we'll create these compasses. I know how to spell. The explorers and the natures, they're both pretty easy to make. I'm just glad that's over. That was honestly the worst one out of all of them. The worst one, but the most beneficial because the ocean people will help with a bunch of other fights. Weapon seems pretty good. The staff seems like I might be able to just sit at range and cast magic spells on stuff. Is it the worst cave? To navigate, yes. Danger-wise, I don't think so. There's definitely a worse one that I can name. Cracked stone brick. A compass makes the explorer's compass. Now, well, I'm probably just going to blur out this entire column because I don't want to spoil anything. But it looks like I can find specific biomes or structures inside of each of the caves. Now, what I want to do is see about finding a underground cabin. There's one right beneath me. So I guess we'll be exploring that here in a second. I got the first cabin the normal way. That's good enough for me. I don't want to waste time looking for more stuff. So we'll get down here, we'll find the next cabin, we'll get to another cave, explore that cave, get to the surface, find another cabin, so on and so forth. until we get all of the caves. And if for some reason I can't find a cave with the cabins because, you know, just luck and stuff, then we'll use Nature's Compass to find the biomes themselves. I won't be able to get all the lore and the full compendium, which is kind of why I'm doing the underground cabins, but yeah, should be good. Should be good. We're on our way to completing this. I was not confident about the underwater cave at all, but it is done, and I am rambling. Love rambling. For someone who doesn't like talking, I sure do love talking when it comes to having to make a conclusion, so I'm concluding now. With that first cave complete, there really wasn't much I could do apart from going straight for another cabin. And upon entering this cabin, I got cave tablets for a biome called the Magnetic Caves. Now I won't show the deciphering process for all of these as they did take a while to do, and they're all pretty much the same anyway. I spend the days of 25 and 26 traveling to this next cave, and found it pretty easily. Oh. Well, this might have been easier to find than most. A gold backpack would probably solve a lot of my problems. There we go. And then a scroll bar, which is kind of weird. And with that, this was right next to spawn, which I kind of... Opposites attract. And the magnetic caves, I'm not there yet. I guess each cave has their own ambient tracks, which I hope isn't an issue. But again, I'm recording on 2 separate audio tracks, so if there ever is an issue, I can just mute one and still have my voice present. I was being dragged in. Yeah. Something's pulling me in down here. And I have not heard that sound yet. I'm gonna go towards it. Probably because of the amount of galena in my inventory. If I put this away, or... Oh my gosh, no, I need those. So it doesn't register the tools that are in my backpack, which is useful. Depending on how dangerous stuff is down here, I might need my... Well, I guess that's probably why they make iron so common. I'm still being pulled in, though. It's underneath me still. I see. Oh, okay. That scared me a lot more than it should have. Well, with that in mind, let's turn around. Let's see if I can go down this way. Alright, so if I put away my metal everything, can I nullify this magnifying effect? Okay, so is it in my inventory that I... It is, so if I put it on... What about the shield? Even the shield. Okay, that's a problem. Tools? I can at least have my axe out. Only when I'm not holding it. Same with the shield. That's a little troublesome, but it does mean that I can navigate this without being affected, for the most part. The diamond chestplate's pretty good. And I can, and probably should... Well, I'll have to get more diamonds, actually. I do need at least a diamond axe or a sword. Once I get the enchanting table, I'll probably switch to a sword because it takes those enchantments a little bit better. Here's our first look at the cave. Again, it seems to be a little simpler than most. What happens if I... So what's attracting me right now? Just the red beneath me, I guess? But then wouldn't the blue repel me? Okay. Before I get ahead of myself, I did complete the compendium, so magnetic caves. Let's just go through the introduction. They can be characterized by giant neodymium crystals emerging from a terrain composed of galena, an iron-rich stone. These crystals are where this cave gets its name from. And they come in 2 varieties, scarlet neodymium and azure neodymium. Scarlet neodymium attracts all magnetic metallic objects, such as iron and netherite equipment, whereas azure repels them. It is still unknown how or why this biome has neodymium in vast quantities. Although it has not been without effect on the local area, numerous beings have adapted to this place and call it home, and the caves are littered with odd mining bases created with the purpose of extracting as many minerals from this place as possible. I need to extract those minerals myself. Due to the effects of magnetism on iron and netherite equipment, it is best to explore the magnetic caves using non-magnetic armor and tools, although there are some positives to using metal boots. If worn, they can allow the wearer to walk on any surface of a scarlet neodymium block, including the sides and underneath. The neodymium is not the only resource worth journeying here for. They're rich in iron. Yeah, we already found that out. The galena they are made from also has uses. Amongst the crystals of the magnetic caves, Tesla bulbs can also be found. These volatile blocks can look pretty, but their lightning can zap anything that walks near. They can also explode if broken or hit with a projectile. That's good to know. I do have a crossbow. Magnetic caves can take a strange shape of floating galena clusters within a cave itself, held up entirely by the latent magnetic powers of the biome. This can make them difficult, albeit interesting to traverse. I'm just gonna wear everything. Wear this. Oh, okay. My camera's a little odd. I'm so confused. Which way am I walking? Is it this way? That's where I came from. Okay, that's weird. Does that apply if I don't have boots on? Okay, no. In theory of that, I can just use these to build stairs that I can just walk up on. It's very finicky, but that's... I mean, that would work. Let's see what we can do. There seems to be a lot less inhabitants. Resources, what can we do? Galena can be used to make packed galena, which can be smelted into a nugget of iron. Far more valuable is neodymium. We break the pillars and the nodes. Be crafted back into the nodes or used to make neodymium ingots. Neodymium ingots have many uses. The azure neodymium ingot can be used to create magnetic levitation rails, which lift any minecart that rolls over them into the air and moves it faster than any normal rail. The scarlet neodymium ingot can create seeking arrows, which will curve towards any nearby entity they fly past. Neodymium has other powerful uses. Most of these require the remains of powerful beings. Of course they do. How else would I be able to get through this place without killing everything? Utilities. From neodymium ingots, both azure and scarlet magnets can be crafted. They're very powerful. The galena gauntlet. I think that's what we need to make. The galena gauntlet. Make magnetic lights. The heavyweight obtained from bound droids can be used to create a magnetic quarry smasher. It's useful when combined with magnetic lights and the magnetic quarry itself. Interesting. So there is a bunch of stuff I can make, but it's not as volatile or dangerous as, say, the other one we were just at. A lot of this has utility use as compared to like combat use, so a quarry would be nice. With these lights, I think we can make that. That might be what I make, is just a quarry. Or get the means to make a quarry and then leave. Because all of this other stuff, like making the gauntlet, maybe I can do that. I'll see how easy it is. Bound droid. 20 defense, 20 health, 5 attack. So the... Is that 5 damage or 5 hearts? Because it's... Unless... I don't know. If I shoot the winch of a bound droid, it will fall to the ground. It drops the heavyweight, which we do want for the quarry. The magnetron. 30 to 100 health. Form a giant body around itself using nearby blocks. The electro... I think... No, that was a different mod, but that does sound familiar. I kind of thought that this cave would be somewhat more, like, passive than the rest. But it's looking like it's just as horrible as every other one. And we need to kill all of these guys. Which is used to make a Tesla bulb if we need it. Oh my gosh, what are you? You're the one thing that's gonna alert everything to my position, right? Yes. Defeat a noder which could have given away your position. There's a zombie down there. There's a spotlight of some sort. Oh, there's that thing. Oh, why is everything spawning now? It is actually very good that I have a crossbow and a means to get multiple of these when I need them. Stop scanning me. Jeez, that hurt. That's what I get for pulling the axe out. I completely forgot the one mechanic that they use. Why is there so many of you? I guess I can hold these in my offhand, huh? I don't have a shield. So I can't make raw azure neodymium. Must be these then? Yes. Push and pull, gather both kinds of neodymium. Yep. Listen, I don't mind traversing this cave. All I ask is that I don't get hit with some instant killing surprise monster that I didn't see because he was very good at hiding. I'm pretty safe to wear my armor back here, it looks like. I don't recall. I thought I got rid of all of you. I'm not too sure what I'm supposed to be looking for. The, from what I've read, at least what we read in the book, the blue should repel what I mean, I guess if I'm wearing... Yeah. Okay, that thing's coming over here. That is something I do want to try to kill, assuming that it won't, like, one-shot me the way a lot of these things do. Can I damage them with a bow? Oh no. Okay. Is that it? No, there is a heavyweight. Worthless. Defeat a bound droid. Hey, don't call him that. I think. Is he worthless? I got a heavyweight, which can make the magnetic quarry smasher. Barely, though. So why doesn't this pull me up, then? What is that? Sorry. I don't know what that is. Actually, I do know what that is. That's gonna kill me, guaranteed. Unless... I still have the magic conch. Conch? Conch? I have the Orthro Lance too. Is that that's not magnetic, is it? Can I call you guys here? I can't. Fight that thing. Oh my gosh, I'm dead. I'm so dead. I can't block with the lance. So I definitely should have tested this before. Did you kill him? Did you guys kill him? Man, you guys are incredible. Oh, they left. Wasn't he supposed to drop a heart of iron? Or was it... What happened? Why did he die so easily? Or did it get attracted to... Oh my gosh, that's so smart. Good thing I have some common sense. Okay. Actually, it shouldn't be too bad. Predicament. Yeah, I probably should have thought of that before doing what I did. I would like to get the core and stuff that's over there as well. Heart of iron. Okay. That's one of the big things. Now these slimes... And they're... They die pretty easy. I do want this core, but I don't want to die from the red magnets pulling me somewhere I shouldn't be. Teletor's Telecore. I don't know if I need a bunch of those or just one. It is day 28. I guess it's so cheap, but I think the Ocean Guardians, the old ones, just destroyed that big guy. I'll have to come back when I have better gear and actually get those achievements for real. Because I don't think I actually killed the Hull Breaker, and I didn't actually kill the, whatever the heck this thing is. Yeah, it says to defeat a Magnetron and obtain a Heart of Iron. Kill a mob from over 20 blocks away using a Galena Gauntlet. And craft a magnet. Yeah, I'll have to come back with, like, full diamond enchanted armor so I'm not getting murdered. And then... But I do have a Heart of Iron. I did obtain it a little bit cheaply, but... Oh, it's used to make the quarry. I'll use it for the quarry then. Just because I think that's more interesting than the shield. That's all the big items I need, isn't it? The Telecore, the heavyweight, and then the rotor cores. I can make a hollow coder. Or the Galena Gauntlet. This is pretty useless as far as I'm concerned. It just displays telegrams. Holographs. The Galena Gauntlet, on the other hand, I can use to shoot stuff at things. I think that's pretty good. I might be able to use that to fight the next magnetic core I see. Okay, I should remember to unpause recordings. What was I saying? I should have everything to make the quarry, the magnetic quarry and the quarry smasher, as well as the glove, the Galena Gauntlet. I think. Let me double check before I leave. Back to Galena, which is just, yep, so I only have one Ferrous slime ball. I need to go get another slime ball. My gosh, that is insane. I don't know if I was damaged before that, but what is going on? No, I'm sorry. I don't think you should do that much damage. Is this gauntlet even worth making? I had to put a cut here as I did leave the cave and settled on just making the quarry, which would have been fine except for the fact that I placed it down early and then broke it, which meant I had to go down again anyway to get another heavyweight, and because it needed diamonds and other things, I felt obligated to just go the extra mile and work towards the gauntlet as well. Going down there was very much worthwhile though, as not only did I get the diamonds and heavyweight that I needed, I also found an underground cabin by luck. This one had these yellow cave runes, which I wasn't sure on what biome they belonged to, but you'll see soon enough. With my mishaps out of the way, I was ready to set up everything that I had constructed, for real this time. So it simply just says that 4 magnetic lights connecting an area behind the quarry. Alright, so it works there. How far back can I go? Here? That works. Ah, that looks to be the limit right there. It's good. Now, I guess another question I should ask myself before we start. What if it's further out like this? Yeah. I want this to be as big as possible, so I'm not going to go back down a second time, or a third time at this point. So, however big I can make this, pretty big radius. Now, the book states, so we don't get this wrong a second time, so when a magnetic quarry is placed, the bounds of the area to be automatically mined out can be marked by creating a rectangle with 4 magnetic lights behind the quarry. Quarry Smasher can be placed inside these bounds to activate the quarry. The quarry will continue to mine out any breakable blocks underneath its designated area. Blocks will be sent flying out of the top of the main magnetic quarry block. Okay. Start digging. Alright, so stuff will go into an item hopper. See, he's not worthless, he's digging. He's gonna get me like 3 diamonds or something. Now, very quickly, I need to make a... Oh, but I can't make a funnel. He's gonna start breaking it. Oh, is it consistent in where it lands? That looks pretty consistent to me, actually. Never mind. It'll be pretty useless for quite a while, but it's free. I just made a giant mining machine, and with that, I would say that that is a fitting conclusion to the magnetic caves. And with what we just discovered not too long ago, I think we're ready to move on to the next cave. Yeah, you know what? Really quick, I'm going to... How are you guys designed? You're in okay spots. Whoa, I should not. A rather basic house, but I think I'm gonna build a house really quick. Just because I feel like I need one. I'm gonna go this entire game with nothing but like a little outhouse thing. I don't know what you want to call this. It'd be pretty sad. Come inside now. I put these here. Doesn't matter where. There we go. I have a house, if you can call it that. It's not pretty, and it definitely delayed me a day, but at least now when I come back here, I have this to look at and not whatever monstrosity it was that was here earlier. And with that being said, I think it'd be wise for me to take this and use it somewhere where there isn't the giant press going off and the villagers, so I'll head underground. Well, this isn't strange at all, but here it is. Do I have my runes? Was I smart enough to leave those? I bet I was. I have paper at least. Yellow, yellow, yellow. There's two things this could be. Both of them are mediocre. Let's say mediocre. Got a piece of paper. Fly trap. Fly trap, that's a pretty big giveaway. At least as to what this cave is, but I won't say a word. Okay. Dinosaur. Well, you know what? There's your answer. Dinosaurs. I cannot wait. Here we go. Primordial caves. Okay, I guess. I don't know, actually. Archaeology. Primitive. We just had this one. Yep, right here. Primitive, and then Amber Soul. Right there. Yep, and the rest of these should just go by pretty easy. Sweet. That's number 5. So we fill up the caves. What is it? Sunrise of 35? The Primordial Caves. Is quite huge, actually. I'm gonna quit talking, I guess, and we should be on our way to the Primordial Caves. This trip took the longest time to make thus far, having me travel from day 35 to day 39. Not much to note on this trip, but I did make a smelting upgrade for my main backpack so that it would smelt metals and cook foods while I traveled. And I also spent a long time killing most of the animals I saw on the way there, as I theorized that I would be able to tame or pacify the dinosaurs with meat, and you'll see this would not be the case. On the way I also obtained a bunch of sweet berries and other things with the same idea that I could maybe tame the dinosaurs. At least if I... Ooh, okay. Is this limestone? Town of Bedrock. Is that a reference I don't... Gave that time forgot. How ambient. Seems easy to break into. Let me get a couple more torches. This is probably one of the brighter caves, I would say. I hope. Alright, well, we're down here. Not as deep as, like, the actual cave, but I don't want to die while reading this, so... Oh, it is really dark. Alright, let's see. The Primordial Caves. Not a lot of enemies. I say enemies because I bet, like, every single thing that I'm seeing on this list wants to kill me. Introduction. The Primordial Caves have been isolated from the rest of the world for untold millennia, perhaps for tens of millions of years. This isolation has led to the limestone-laden caves to have unique geology, flora, and fauna that have gone extinct elsewhere in the world ages ago. The subterranean biome is kept well lit by Amber Soul, a novel form of amber that illuminates all blocks beneath it. It appears within amber clusters on the ceilings of these massive caves. The illuminating power gives the entire biome a brightness equivalent to daytime on the surface, explaining the lack of monsters and the large prehistoric plants growing in this biome. Chiefly among these are the Puin trees? Puin trees that cover the landscape, along with ancient jungle trees, curly ferns, cycads, I don't know what that is either, and fly traps. The ground is covered with moss and grass, and muddy lakes appear across the cave floor. Just because this prehistoric paradise lacks monsters does not make it fully safe to explore, however. Oh, there's nothing else. Thank you for the cliffhanger. Well, good thing I'm really good at solving the cave puzzles, and I already know everything about this cave. Resources. Let's see what we should gather and what we need. Limestone makes up a majority of the stone of this cave. It can be worked into spears that deal low-ranged and melee damage. They are stackable. It can also be smelted into smooth limestone. Jungle tree produces tree stars, which are a favorite food of many of this biome's prehistoric denizens. Well, hopefully they also prefer berries, because that's what I have 4 stacks of. But it is good to know that there's something I can farm down here. Okay, I guess the only other one that really matters is utilities. Occasionally when breaking amber, an amber curiosity can be discovered. These can be used to craft amber monoliths, which can also be seen dotting the primordial caves. Amber monoliths can repopulate the nearby area of animals over the course of a few days. The type of animal spawned depends on any nearby animals and the natural rate of occurrence of that animal. It is possible that the amber monoliths are the reason the primordial caves have stayed the same for eons. This is probably something like, I'll add this to the list of things I need to do. I think that's pretty important. Numerous food items can be made straight into different dishes. Cooked. The serene salad can remove the stunned effect. Can also be used to tame some dinosaurs. The seething stew boosts damage dependent on how little health is left. That's interesting. Primordial stew into a reliquarius? I don't know what that name is either. It can start to knock over nearby trees for a short period. Cooked dinosaur chop can also be directly crafted into 12 dinosaur nuggets with heavy bone dropped by many larger dinosaurs. The primitive club can be crafted. It is slow, cumbersome to use, but when slammed against a creature, there's a chance to inflict the stunned effect for up to 15 seconds. Ooh, that's good too. Chances are, if I try to get close to anything, I'm dead, right? The heavy bone can also be used with tough hide to craft primordial helmet, so primordial armor. Armor set increases the health and saturation provided by consuming ground meat for each piece. Primordial armor? Is the stat line better than... No. I mean the helmet's better. The helmet and the... Oh, just the helmet, really. I also need a way to get down. There's like a volcano. I need to break these amber things, apparently. Yeah, I think the lighting's off. The lighting is off because of the shaders, and I can already see the weird flying birds. They're the only ones I can see, which I guess is a relief for now. Oh, look, there's their nest right there. Couldn't I take an egg and bring it to the surface and then fly around with that? I'm gonna try that, and I might get, like, mauled by a angry dinosaur, but hold on. Okay, wow, that is very saturated, but, there was a disclaimer to maybe use no shaders when playing these mods. I'm sure they're not down there for any reason other than to kill me. Okay. Well, I don't have all the time in the world, so I guess I gotta make a way down. And perhaps make these limestone spears. If it is a ranged... Okay, it's pretty easy to make these. I wonder if the first thing I should do is get one of these monolith things. Yeah. I think what I'll do is get the amber, whatever the heck it's called. A lot of these cycad things as... Oh. Gosh, there's so many of them. Do they see me? Look at that one. I think they want me. They want to eat me. Occasionally when breaking amber, an amber curiosity can be discovered. So just any of these amber blocks then. But I will break the big ones so that I can have something to take home. Where is my amber curiosity, please? There it is. Alright, I got one. That is that. And a bunch of amber if I ever want to do something with it. I'll put that in the iron backpack, which is where I normally stick my souvenirs. A serene salad is something we should think about. So tree stars, fiddleheads. Is that not what the curly fern is? Pine nuts. Yep. Bunch of harvesting. We can just make a monolith. I could find one. I guarantee I'm gonna find one, but... New recipe. No? But, there we go. I have one of those. A fly trap is used in making a seething stew. Not gonna make that. I don't like something that relies on me taking damage to deal more damage. Would just get me killed. Can I tame the big... Hold on. There are cool questions that need answering. No, not that. Okay. Tremorsaurus, that's what I'm... Yep. My gosh. I have to beat it with a freaking club. They drop meat in the form of dinosaur chops along with some heavy bones. Well, that's telling me... Alright, I'm really not gonna like this, but you need to go. Also trying to test what that dinosaur's damage would be. He still did 3 damage through all of my armor. Where'd the Tremorsaurus go? I need to go throw some spears at him. A couple hundred spears, probably. Wait, how much health does he have? 150 health. This... Oh, no, he's dead already. Alright, I need to make sure... I need to make sure nothing steals my kill. Oh, but those spears are gonna fill up my inventory, aren't they? Fight me, dinosaurs. That's so much damage. For the armor I have, you should not be doing that much. I'm gonna die to the smallest dinosaur in this place. Jeez! I don't know what's going on behind me, but I don't want to find out. Oh no. Did he jump into... Please tell me he jumped into the ravine like an idiot. They don't die! What the heck is that? I should have healed. What am I thinking? Am I scared? Yes. Are all of them gonna probably start hunting me down? Yes. I hear another... Hey, you can't catch me, I'm too fast. I killed one! I killed one of the, like, 30. Oh, my word. How many is that? Where did I even come from? Up there, I think. Yes. I don't know why I'm breaking those. Question it. I was told I would get food for what I did. Did they steal it already? What am I doing? It looks like they're not innately aggressive. Unless there's... I'm assuming it's kind of like a hyena type of thing, or coyote thing, I guess. Well, I don't know if coyotes do that. Where they'll only attack if they know they outnumber you enough. I didn't get any dinosaur chops, but I did get the heavy bone, which is used to make the club. The extinction spear. I guess I need more amber curiosities. Well, I do have enough amber. Tectonic shards. I wonder if that's a drop. Ominous catalyst. I don't know what that is. Oh, there's a tail. If I can get one of those birds. Ow. I don't know what's with Minecraft. Oh. Okay. I know you dropped down here for the sole purpose of trying to kill me. Yup. Drop down again. That's horrible. You guys suck. Where are the friendly well, I mean, there is a few friendly dinosaurs. I just don't get why they have so much health. You know, a bolt to the face would kill a lot of animals. I don't think a raptor's an exception. It's just a big lizard. Also, the game said I'd get a tail from everyone I killed. It's not a guarantee. But yes, I love the very strange bug that... Well, it's not a bug, I don't think. But the idea that if there's running water, that animals will just spawn on it, inside of it, non-stop, like when you see glow squids in caves. There's just tons of them. Like, there's so many of these little lobster things. It's crustaceans. I don't know what you want to call them. Living fossils. Maybe they're supposed to be common. I don't know. Either way, a lot of them are spawning, and that is really good for me who wants a bird. I think a bird would allow me to not die in this cave. Especially against stuff like that. I bet they're programmed to come this way, aren't they? Just ruin my day. They're walking directly towards me. I feed these to you, you'll like me, yes? Base to ascend. So I have a glider, basically. How high? Okay, you are pretty good. Ow. Stay. Stay 2 blocks down there. Nice. That's 1 dinosaur out of 3, I think, that I can tame. Serene salad, fiddleheads. Where would I get fiddleheads? I guess I'll sit and break a curly fern for a little while, see if it drops just by chance, kind of like every other special item. But you can't tame a Trilochirus? Oh, Relichirus. Some interesting names. I already read the Tremosaurus. That one we need to knock out with a club. Raptor the Subpteranodon? Oh, we already read about him. Brontoceratops. Oh. Well. The only source of fiddleheads appear after they pick up and eat a curly fern. They will gladly ignore almost anything else in their way as long as they do not attack them first. Well, that's good to know. That does mean that we can pretty easily actually get a hold of what we need. I have a... Well, I hope I kept some curly ferns. I did not, but it's really easy to get them. And if all I have to do is just, you give them to the dinosaur, or at least place them around and watch it eat, I think that's pretty easy. Actually, no, this is not a good spot. I should lower this hole down, get a nice flat patch of dirt, and then just go from there. It'll also make this a little safer for what's kept in, and if something does fall into here, it will... Oh my gosh, I should not be digging while this is near me. This captivity is for your own good. It'll let me catch other dinosaurs. Bronze like these. You follow me if... Wait, are you following me? Never mind. So there's two ways I'm thinking... He just hit that... Oh no, the frog probably just jumped. There's two ways I'm thinking of in order to obtain the... Well, to tame a Tremorsaurus, I think is what it's called. I need to hit it with a primitive club to stun it, and then feed it a salad as soon as I do that. After it's fed, it'll wake up and get angry, but after enough attempts, it will be tamed. With the goal being just to tame a dinosaur, I'm not gonna make it to where I need to farm them. Although having an army of dinosaurs would be pretty good. Maybe in the future, if I find a cave too troubling, which there is, I might actually need an army of dinosaurs to help me with some of these bosses. I guess the raptors. If I could get a raptor farm going, kind of like having an army of wolves, but they're reptiles instead of dogs that have way more health and do tons more damage, I think that would be really good. Having them follow me down to like a boss or something. That is, of course, if taming them makes them get the same attributes that Minecraft pets do, where they follow you and they automatically teleport to you. If they teleported to me, that would be great. So, it's time for another big intermission, as I do spend a long time farming for these serene salads, mainly waiting for the Grottoceratops to get the fiddleheads I needed. With a bunch of salads made, I started with taming the raptors first. All I had to do for these was place some dino nuggets in a chest and let them eat them. Afterward, the dinosaurs would get relaxed, and I could feed them a serene salad to tame them. While I was doing this, I was also trying to set up enchanting to obtain a Silk Touch pickaxe. I figured if I could move the dinosaur eggs, I could set up a farm back at home and have an army of dinosaurs to command. I did get Silk Touch at some point, and after farming up a bunch of serene salads, I got close to a Tremorsaurus Rex. I'm a little afraid of the... There's two things I'm scared of. One, its ability to grab me. I know that was a thing that the compendium talked about. Okay, that actually did scare me. So much for that. Like, where I'm at, can he easily just grab me and rip me in half? Well, first, I need to see if I can hit him. I cannot. Now I'm questioning if he can actually kill me, though. Okay. It's confused. Okay, that didn't work. But we're at an area where I can actually... Confused? I don't have that many salads. How many do I have? 4. I can attempt this a few times. Stop yelling at me. It's for your own good. At least it stuns him pretty consistently. It said it was only a chance, so... Or maybe you have to have it fully charged. Alright, it looks like we might not get him this time. Dang it. Okay. One more time. Oh, that did not work. It's okay. Yes! Follow me. My new dinosaur. Oh my gosh. I have a big dinosaur. Question. Are you like the raptors? If I just come down right here? He's like the raptors. Yes, scare them all away. How much health do you have? Attack's what's in front of me. You know what? Eat them. Munch on them. This is very stupid because that thing could just kill me. Munch on them. Yeah, scare them. Fear me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Dinosaur killing spree? Maybe. I do need more serene salads though, and I would much prefer to get some. This my bird? Are you my bird? Yes. I'll set you to follow. I do think. What are you doing? So funky. I do think I've done the core concept of this cave, which is taming and utilizing the dinosaurs. And I think it's day 50, so it's pretty convenient. If I could find another Tremosaurus and get lucky, I could just maybe get an egg and bring it home. I think this is fine for now. If I find the other caves too troubling, which one of them will be, I hope I get to that cave last. I can't say which. Actually, it's a fair point. I do now have a waypoint. A new one. I thought they would eat the normal food, but they don't. Which was a kind of a letdown, but hey, we figured out the way to do it the way the mod intended. So that's good enough for me. Got a Tremosaurus Rex, the Tyrant King. I can just have him come down and eat stuff. It's pretty convenient that there was a cave here. My dinosaur's up on top. As long as it's not a repeat. I think this is a repeatable. Let me... Codex. I've already been to magnetic caves, so we'll just fly around until we find one that is not this one. So, this cave is completed. It's 50 days. We're halfway through this. Yeah, I think I just need to look for a new cave. Can I make it up here? No, I can make it up here, though. Okay, there seems to be one right here. Find it from the ravine? No. I'll check this one, though. My goal is to get a completed compendium as well. So I don't just want to find the biomes, I want to get the codexes and fill them out. So we'll try for this cave once I check this village for any waystone. You know, apart from a death here and there, we were actually making it through these caves pretty quickly. And it was time for cave number 4. While this first cabin had tablets we had already deciphered, the second cabin did not. And it wasn't impossible to figure out that the pink tablets could only lead to one cave, the Candy Cavity. This trip didn't take too long, but I found a ton of useful things along the way, like waystones and desert temples. And by day 54, I had reached its entrance. Water, water. There's a lot of watering holes for a desert. Let's see if we can't find any obvious cave openings. I want to see if it's possible for it to just naturally be. I'm so excited to go into this cave. I'm gonna turn off shaders because it messed with the lighting pretty bad last time. I just realized I can do this. Well, I didn't just realize. I forgot that the magnetic one is immune to projectiles, and the... Yes. How strange. Oh, I'm gonna hate this place, but it looks so cool. So I'm gonna love it while it okay. Rainbows. I bet those kill me if I touch them. Look at this place. Those guys look like they want to beat me to death. Candy horses. Ooh. All right. The road. It's a road. Losing it. Yellow brick, of course. You know, I was gonna say that, but you didn't make it yellow. There's blue and red and green. Gumball machine. Okay. Why? Come on, man. I knew it. I already knew it, but like, really? Candy canes. 'Tis the season. Eat a candy cane. I mean, as of recording, it's just about, it's gonna be Halloween soon, I think, in a couple days. About 5 days, so... Right. Question. I can eat everything! Cookie block. That's incredible. Best cave out... Douglas Marsh. I'm like a kid at a candy store. But I'm a adult at an... candy... I don't know what the heck I'm saying. This place is so much more inviting than every other cave I've been to. And we're gonna set up a nice little outpost right here. As soon as I find out where my waystones went. I had 5 of them. There they are. Alright, hopefully my mood's not too different from when I come back to this, because there will be a break in the recording because I'm ending a part here. So hopefully my excitement remains. I cannot wait to explore. Well, hold on. Let me see what Dr. Professor Alexander Caverns, PhD. Candy cavity. Introduction. Candy cavity is a mysterious underground biome that defies all logic and expectation. This deeply unnatural place would be unsettling if it was not doused in sugary sweetness. Made nearly entirely out of candy, this place is truly a sight to behold. The candy cavity is believed to be a relatively recent addition to the overworld, likely being created as a byproduct of nefarious magical experiments carried out by its native powerful sorcerers, the Licca Witches. I think it's Licca Witches. Inside the biome, the terrain consists primarily of blocks of chocolate, frosted blocks of chocolate, and cake layers, which make the biome feel uncannily like a large slice of layer cake. Intersecting these are plenty of roads made of rock candy and rivers of purple soda. The biome is kept surprisingly well lit for a cave biome by the presence of sundrops, magical gummy candies infused with the very power of the sun. Rainbows can often be seen arcing between sundrops. Large scoops of ice cream can be seen in piles emerging from the floor, which are complemented by giant cones hanging from the ceiling. Also complementing the sweet atmosphere are giant candy canes, lollipops, chocolate bars, gobstoppers, cookies, donuts, and the Licca root, a native tree to the candy cavity. Although this place may seem to be a walk in the park, there is more to its sweetened appearance. Because of course there is. Alright, the rest of this we'll read into later. But wow. I'm so excited to be exploring a cavern that's not... Everything wants to kill me, obviously, but not to the extent... There's a gummy bear! Okay. I can't right now. Oh my gosh. Look at how it's hollowed out. Never noticed that either. This is incredible. It's a shame that that I found this one. And maybe I should have done this one last. But you know what? I don't mind it. It's a nice break in between all of the other horrid caves we've been to. Stop that. Oh my gosh! Well, if that last sentence wasn't the most... You're joking. The candy comes alive to eat me? Okay, I can't eat all the blocks. Well, that's good to know, I guess. I will eat this one, though. Nope, I won't. I guess I should get a layer of wool or something going for this part. There's no music to it, but the ambience is rather nice. I know I said there's no music, but I did turn off music, so it wouldn't really matter. Perfect. Best cavern. Best cave. It beats the... What is that? It's coming for me. Okay. Hold on. Look at that thing. All right. With that in mind, let's build somewhere raised. Looks like I can jump pretty high. Right here, sure. Where this candy cane is. As nice and inviting as it looks, we're not gonna have a fun. Is that a? There's a castle. Okay, I'll explore that when I come here. Next time. This place is just so cool. Everything wants to kill me, but it's so peaceful. I wonder if the Licka Witch lives in there. Reacts explosively with purple soda. Falling block touches the liquid, it will explode. Make purple soda rockets. Okay, I do have a bucket of water. I think for safety, in case my dinosaur dies, I do need a way to get back here. Just gonna build out this platform a bit. I could eat these, and I really want to eat them, but at the same time, it is very inefficient to eat the blocks. Stop. Oh my goodness! I need to remember that shift is not to go down. Shift is to get off of the dinosaur. That, you know what? It's a good thing I put the water bucket down. That could have been embarrassing. But why did I go through the floor? Why do you keep suffocating me? I don't understand why you put me into the floor. You need to land on slabs, buddy? I'm honestly fine taking this guy everywhere, just as long as he is not attacked on sight. Looks like I need a hoe to harvest one of these. Sun drops. I don't know what their use is. I guess a light, maybe to make like a rainbow projection. Is that a pack of mint inside of the... Whoa! Oh, that's okay, that's the candy stuff. Why would you do that? This place is so weird to me. Out of every cave... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is mint, right? I want this? Yes. Okay. Well, that just fell in the pool. So did that. I cannot with this game. Day 56. I'm just confused, really. I don't know what to do here. There's the giant gum worm, but the guide says that the Licka Witch was probably the more scary one. Ones that are behind all of the experiments. So where was that? I think these are gingerbread villages from what I'm reading. I can see the little guys running around. If I give them candy, which they will steal off of me anyway, they can build armor for me. It's not good armor, but it's fast armor. I'm just more interested in seeing if their castles have anything. Eat. Build me a something. Actually, I do need the gumball piles. I'll keep... Oh, go build me something. What you're supposed to do. Weirdos. Oh, there's a Licka Witch right out there. Alright, let's sit right here. Ah! What the heck are you doing? Yeah, eat your candy canes. I'm gonna shoot you to death. Whoa! I hope that was worth it, lady. I guess I can explore the lady's house. Oh, there's multiple of them. Hope eating whatever that was worth it. The Dark Chocolate Tower. Ah! Doing something weird. I really just don't want to get insta-killed by some random stupid thing again. That's why I'm kind of... Ow! Whoa! Freaky magic lady. You and your hovering peppermint balls. Those are not balls whatsoever. Ow. Well, they don't hurt. I mean, 1 heart of damage is still pretty significant, seeing as I'm wearing what I'm wearing. I think I killed them all. I'm gonna land on their house. I need Silk Touch to get the poles. Yes, I do. I mean, I probably don't, but this is a way to get poles. I do need these to make... I just need 1 to make the grappling hook. Alright, bird. Don't fly off. Thank you. There's a chest in that. Yes, please. Radiant Essence. Diamonds. Sharpness 3. I can make the Conversion Crucible. Stun drops, that's not really that important. Confection Oven. The Biome Treat. Well, we beat the Lickowitch Tower. It wasn't that hard. They weren't that scary. There's tons of loot here, and I did kill them all. They're the only human things here, right? That's not what I clicked on. Lickowitch. Yes, they created this place. Oh. Essence. What if I put a bottle in here? What the heck? Biome react. Obtain a conversion crucible. Well, that's wonderful. What does that do? I suppose getting some of this wood wouldn't be bad to build around. Sun drops, nice. Candy canes are nice. Disc fragment. So what should be my goal? I do have the Radiant Essence. That was kind of a pretty big one. The Confection Oven might be useful. I'm not sure what I can make with that, but if I get enough gingerbread crumbs, which I had some earlier, I thought, I can make the candy cane rock sword. So I've been running through here for quite a while. I have Radiant Essence. I have the Conversion Crucible. And I can make the Confection Oven. No. No, I'm not dealing with that again. My question is, what do I want to do here? Gingerbread armor is something, but that doesn't benefit me at all. The gumworm seems interesting, but I can't exactly fight with it anywhere other than where I'm at currently. There looks to be another witch tower. If I can get the sugar staff, I think that would be pretty nice. Other than that, there's not much of a goal here, I guess I should say. So, intermission again. I spent a lot of time exploring around the cave trying to figure out what big thing I could do. I looted another Lickowitch tower, which had a Book of Mending and some diamonds, which was pretty good, but nothing else of interest. I then settled on the Gumworm as my main goal here, a pretty powerful mob with a drop that could be used to make a pretty powerful item. But my first attempt against it did not go well, so I went back home to prepare. By now, my plan was to figure out a way to create an army of these Tremosaurs, and on day 61 I tamed a second one so that I could start breeding them for eggs. Now I do add an extra mod here, one that would allow me to pick up and transport mobs, just so I could save some time in the future. While I could have just picked up the eggs and then hatched them in the candy cavity, I didn't have the time to wait around that long, so I got a mob lasso mod and set up a nice farm near my base. And while growing a bunch of dinosaurs, I also fished, trying to do anything to not waste time while waiting on these eggs to hatch. By day 65, I had 4 adult Tremosaurs ready to fight the Gumworm. All I have to do is find... Well, no, I can just set them all to follow me once I get them all here. And then just come down there and wait. Kill off any Caniacs or whatever the heck might want to try to get me. Find the dinosaur himself, the Gumworm himself, and then when he finally starts attacking me, I'll just hold a shield and let my dinosaurs do the work. Now, unfortunately, I only have 1 lasso, so it's pretty slow. But it's better than nothing. It's the only way I'm going to get these guys where I want them to be. And safely. Following. 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 All of you. Now, don't be stupid and run off the cliff, please. Ow. Okay. Good. Good. Come right here. Kill it. I can't hit the I can't hit the Gumworm. It's hurting my dinosaurs. T-staff. This won't miss. Or it might. I cannot hit this guy for the life of me. Oh, there it is. Get him, dinosaurs! I'm blocking, and that's really all I can do. Oh. Take swings at him when he comes after me. Let's rip him and rip him apart. Absolutely incredible. Oh, I can't hit him. Okay, my Yes. Oh yeah. And I got the achievement for it. That's awesome. I should have done this from the beginning. Did anybody die? I think someone is either stuck down there or is dead. Please don't tell me. There's no way one of you died. Where's number 4? Or did I? No, I had 4. See? Oh no. Did I really? That's a shame. I didn't expect anyone to die to that. His attacks are pretty poor. Okay, well, nice job. Oh. Oh, I think this is him. Is there 2 down? The heck? Yes! None of them died. That's incredible. I can't wait. If this is as good as it could be, I cannot wait to take these guys to the aquatic chasm. And then get a ship, a hull breaker. I could lasso a hull breaker. Take it onto the land and then beat it senseless. That's cheating, obviously, but it would be pretty funny. And this works for any hostile mob, so I could capture bosses. I can do whatever I want. But there's my boys. Boys and girl, probably. Yes, actually. My dinosaurs. They did good. I can make the sack of sating once I get some gelatin. I can just do that by killing a bunch of fish, which I will also do here in a moment. And something... Oh, the 2 roots. Roots. Sack of sating. Freaky item. Does it need can... Oh, it probably needs... No, I... Okay. That is actually... Well, it's probably not good if I want big healing. Maybe it doesn't matter. Let's go enchant the sea staff. I've been waiting a long. I need bookshelves. I've got books on me though. Triple splash sounds so cool though. I'm gonna get triple splash. I don't care. If it's bad, I mean, who cares? Soak Seeking 3. I don't know what that is, but hopefully it means it's good. Well, okay. Bird! Okay. My bad. I guess now I give this thing mending, and then I am good. I can hold it in my offhand when I kill mobs, or which one is it? I think it's in my inventory. Protection 3 or mending. Yeah, no, I'll take the mending. Sea staff. And I can just use this almost indefinitely. I do have to keep watch for... Do I have an unbreaking book? Sharpness 3. Sharpness 3 again. Depth Strider and Flame. Not bad. I could definitely get a sword at this... Okay, I should really let you out. So there it is. A new weapon. Oh my gosh. Kill him. Look at all the chickens. That is absolutely evil. Oh, it probably drains durability 3 times as fast too, if I had to guess. I don't care though. The gauntlet is cool. Let me test out the gauntlet. I don't know if I showed it really that well. I like the gauntlet, I'm not gonna lie, but I think being able to just shoot a bunch of water everywhere and have it home in on enemies is pretty good. Now, the gauntlet is more of a... Get him. I never got that before, but yeah, so you just swing at stuff to death. It's cool. I think it would also have its uses, but come on. Like, I can't pass that up. It'll be so easy to... Well... Alright, I don't want to hurt the villagers now. Maybe triple splash... Soak Seeking. That's incredible. Okay, I think that is it for the Candy Cavity. I killed the Gumworm, I got the Sack of Sating, and now it is... We're nearing on day 70, and I've got 2 caves to do, and then a big finale thing. I want to see if I have enough time to get the achievements for the Iron Golem thing in the Magnetic Caves, and then to kill the Hullbreaker in the Aquatic Depths. Both of those are possible. It just depends on how much time I have. With my new gear and dinosaur army, it was time to find the next cave, and thankfully the first cabin I found had the runes I needed. And these runes led to what I would have rated the second worst cave on this list, the Forlorn Hollows. Oh my gosh, I made it. Did I make it, though? Checking for an opening. Looking at the huge divots here, I'm assuming... Does that look like the cave I'm looking for? I can't tell. It does. I think we... Oh, no. Okay. The forlorniest day of my life. Enter the Forlorn Hollows. Ah! Oh, what is that? Jeez. I'm sleeping first. There's another one. Well, you know what? It's a good thing. It's a good thing we got the sea staff. Let me heal. And I'm gonna turn the shaders off because I think this cave is supposed to be pitch black. Oh, actually, it's relatively the same. We'll keep shaders off for... Yeah, for effects and things. I don't want to put my waystone down in there. Okay, day 71, Forlorn Hollows. 14,000 blocks from home. We would not be doing this if I did not have waystones. I want to bring a dinosaur with me. Just a single Tremosaurus. I've got 7 adults. 7 adults, and I've got a ton of dinosaur chops if I ever want to get more. What the heck? Oh, great. Okay, I guess before I do go down in there and get... Okay, be quiet. Forlorn Hollows. An underground cave system engulfed with pure darkness. Almost no light shines here as the biome is unnaturally shrouded with a thick shadow. The large subterranean mammals native to the Forlorn Hollows have deposited enough guano over time for it to petrify into a kind of rock, guano stone. Some of this has also turned into another rock, coprolith. Poking through this terrain is the occasional peering coprolith, an ever-present reminder that the many eyes in the dark are always watching. Strangling through the floor and the roof of the Forlorn Hollows are thornwood trees, or at least what remains of them. Although it may seem enticing to light up this gloomy place, care must be taken when placing light sources, as they can attract unwanted attention. All animals that live in the Forlorn Hollows have been twisted by dark influences, but some have been subjected to even darker powers. Even now, some beings there call forth even darker brethren from otherworldly shadows. Wonderful. So what tried to kill me a second ago? Vesper? This thing? Giant bat? Can be grabbed by the resident underzealots to be used in their rituals to create a very powerful monster. What about the underzealot? Mole people. Do I have any good light sources? I guess, Sundrops, right? Would they break Sundrops? I guess I'll find out. I'm gonna set you to follow, because I am scared of this place. I am terrified of this place. Oh! Shut up. That's gonna ruin. They're so hard to see, but there's so many. Wait, they're scared of light, right? No, they're not. You do not understand how loud that is. Rip them! Yeah, eat them! Oh my goodness. Another one. I hate this place. You know what? I'm not taking back what I said about this being the worst cave. Oh my gosh. I mean, that's probably what I get for what's the word? What am I trying to say? It's probably what I get for just, like, running through this. Okay. Is that a mole person? I think that's just a mole. They have a low detection range. You know, for people who are supposed to be burrowing underground, they sure don't notice the... Oh my gosh, I hate this place. But I have to complete it. This will be my encampment. Just gonna border this off with some deep slate, mainly so my dinosaur doesn't fall off. And I think I'm gonna put a waystone down here. It's a bit wasteful, but I have so many. Hollow. I'll just call this hollows. Alright, big boy. You need to stay. So they hate torches. But it says anything they can break. I don't think... Forsaken Idol. Made with an occult gem. Cloak of Darkness. Oh, that looks cool. Beholder. Totem of Possession. You know, I'm gonna light up his house. Yay, you know what? As much as I don't want to collect it, I think I need to. Bug repellent. Craft a mothball which can keep glue moths away from light sources. Do I craft these light sources, or how does this work? Or do I put it down? Oh, do I cover a torch? So, I've ransacked this person's house. Old person, I'm assuming. They have candles. Why wouldn't they be... Oh, so it does get put on the floor. Interesting. I haven't seen any glue moths. Glue moths? Alright. Let's see what I need to do here. I'm already seeing, from reading the Underzealot's description, that we can summon a monster. So, my guess is we have to actually kill that. Desolate Dagger may seem weak based on its low attack damage, but after every hit, a red, ghostly version of the dagger will dangle above the target. It deals an additional delayed attack. The occult gem has multiple uses. It can be turned into a totem of possession, which can be bound to any creature by hitting it. Once bound, the creature can then be controlled by holding down the totem and looking where it should move. Any other creature the possessed one collides with will trigger it to attack. I mean, my dinosaurs are friendly. It can also be made into a beholder. Oh, so it's like a security camera. Pure darkness dropped by Forsaken can be fashioned into Shadow Silk. Forsaken, what is Forsaken? Oh, okay. Only created when Underzealots perform a ritual on a Vesper. Hostile towards almost anything that is not of the Forlorn Hollows, and will attempt to eat as many glue moths as possible. Imbued with some of the most potent dark magic, with a vast array of attacks, will rapidly heal as long as it is out of direct light. If slain, the Forsaken will drop multitudes of pure darkness. So I guess I probably want to light up a section of this place, wouldn't I? I don't think it's advisable for me to fly around here. Mainly because of the bats on the ceiling that I cannot see. But it does say you're supposed to play in that it is pitch black, so I'm not going to mess around with that. Oh, I'm going to regret this. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to get ready for a round 2 of getting harassed by 50 flying bats. Oh, there's a glue moth. That's a lot bigger than... Well, is that a glue moth? I don't know. Thank you for roaring, dinosaur. Yeah, probably somewhere down here. One may be enticed to light up the place. But caution when doing... I don't care about your caution. You're gonna have rainbows shooting through the whole place. And I doubt they can break these, so... We'll just... Yeah, look at that. Oh, jeez. Stay right here, bud. I don't think they'll attack you. But I do need to visit this place to steal gumdrops, because I think this is one of the only static light blocks that is easily accessible. There is the Amber Soul from the Primal Caves, but there's only like one with every Amber cluster, and it's... I mean, it's bright, but not what I want to do. There's Glowstone. Not the greatest. The Caniac. The, what am I saying here? Redstone lamps could probably work, but I'm too lazy to do that. So, we're stealing sun drops. We are putting the sun into the... whatever the cave's called. Ow. Probably until I break this golden hoe. But... I don't think... Again, 250 health isn't a lot. For these guys, it isn't. And as long as I don't do friendly fire damage, which I'm not sure I do. Also, while the dinosaurs aren't, like, required to fight every boss, they do make this place not as miserable. Like, see, that's a bat, right? It's angry at me, it's flying after me, it's biting me. If I hold my shield up against it when it charges at me... Is it attacking my... Like, wouldn't they try to... Is this not the right bat? Uh-oh. 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 I need to fly up a bit. Oh no! Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna find out. There it is. Get 'em, boys! Oh, or don't. That's cool, too. I know he's scared of me. He's stuck. My word, that is loud. And he's screaming at me. I'm just gonna sit by... I know I can turn the audio down, but wow. Hold on. Hostile creatures. 20%. Ooh, bird. Bird, you are... I need to be on the bird. Okay, you're kind of disappointing me right now, bud. Get down there! Ow. He doesn't do that much damage either. My Tremorsauruses aren't even going after him. They don't care. I'm not sure if I can block the sonic waves. I can. That's actually surprising. I wonder if they're scaring it. Like if they just... Let's make a diamond axe at this point. I'm rich enough. Okay, one's down there. That's all I needed. He grabbed him! Just like that. One dinosaur is all I needed. I guess I could ride the dinosaurs around too, huh? I'm just not as safe on top of a dinosaur, I feel like. On top of the Tremosaurs. Let me clarify. Okay, I got the knife. I didn't find an occult gem. Wow. This feels kind of unfair for the mobs down here. So we killed a Forsaken. And I actually contributed to that fight, I would assume, a rather good amount. 9 pure darkness can make me a bunch of shadow silk if I'm willing to farm the moths and mole people to make the dreadbow. Let's make the dreadbow. I think that would be a pretty nice item or a keepsake to take from this cave. So that only requires... We just need more moth dust, really. I just take out, or just put out a bunch of torches. Oh shoot, okay. Alright, now we just need to kill this, Oh, it doesn't look any different. Oh, what is that? Bring the weird tall Mothman. Yeah, we're not dealing with that. Ah! Okay, that's horrible. Put me down. Stop possessing me. Okay, thank you. How's that? How's that for being possessed? Ah, crap. Stop screaming. Well, okay. Forlorn Hollows. Not a bad cave at all. Very, very easy to complete, I will add. Yeah. It's only day 73 in this cave. I would count done. If we take a look at advancements, yeah, the only thing I need to do is, oh, that's right. Oh, I almost forgot. Well, one, you need to sit down. There's so many moths over there. Hello? There's so many moths. I need the dust. Oh, don't tell me that. They all despawned. That's alright. We should be pretty safe in the light anyway. We need the moths to make the dreadbow, and then I will consider this a success. Where is killing the profane Black Parade? Defeat a Forsaken and defeat a Watcher. Maybe this could be used as like a chunk loader. I don't know the utility of this. That's what I would assume in a single player sense, to load chunks in a different area. Slay a Corrodent. Hideous tunneling rodent. I tried that and he ran away. I guess if one does pop up, we'll try to kill it. Moth dust goes in the corners. 4 Shadow Silk. 4 Shadow Silk, Red Bow. So 2 Vespid Wings and another Pure Darkness. The Dread Bow. Blot out the sun. What are the enchantments on this thing? I mean, Infinity would be good, but I know it's got some unique enchantment going on. So what is that? Precise Volley or Twilight Perfection? Man, these sound so good. I can enchant this too, right? I can give it Holding 1. Not that it needs it, but just so I can... Breaking 3. Dark Knock? I don't know. It's nice that they have unique enchantments, though. Precise Volley. I guess just for fun. It might not be good. It might be a waste, but I'm not going to use it that much. It's not a priority for me, so... Whether it gets used or not, I don't care. Precise Volley, though. That does mean that I bet all of the arrows will home in on one target. Or at least in a smaller radius. I don't have any arrows. Wonderful. Look at my dinosaurs. Okay. That leaves one cave. One cave left for us to do. I am gonna try to find a new cabin and see if I can find it. Have I not found any of these runes? I have not. So this is gonna be the most difficult one to find, mainly because now it's a 1 in 6 chance of being the right cave. So I'll check a couple cabins and hope I can find it. If I can't find it, then I mean, what can you do? And with that, I began the search for the last cave tablets. This one did take much longer than the rest, but by day 80 we had the last cave tablets to fill out our compendium, and I discovered something rather interesting. Secrets? Aw, nuh-uh. Secrets, wait, is that because Oh, now you got me. Do I have to go? Let me go make. Okay. Just because that's got me worried that I might miss out on something, let's go make a codex for each of the extra caves. And that way, if there is these so-called secrets, dumb, why would you do that to me? Oh, I need another one. Yeah, no, this is the one for the map. So, secrets. Okay, I expected that to be for the primordial caves. Secret? That's so strange. Well, I guess I'll see. Remnant. I'm gonna try to speedrun, even though I know that's gonna make me do a lot of things wrong. Apocalypse. Gotta be here where there's this obnoxiously large Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, here we go. There's an S and an E. A something. O C A. Yeah, it's right here. Remnant. R E. Right there. Oh, let me make sure. Nothing more to learn. So, because I unlocked everything, is there something new for every biome that I have to learn? I don't think so, but I am going to make sure so I'm not missing out on anything. CA. Ah, come on. That was the easiest one ever. That took, like, nothing to learn about this biome. So maybe it was just that biome, but I feel like the Primordial Cavern would have something to learn, because there is a lot more to that cave than it's telling you. So I guess we'll check that one. Again, maybe that only happened because we found the last codex. Or maybe just one of the codexes learned unlocks the secrets to all of them. I guess I could... I can't check now, so I guess I'll do this one. So there was... Okay, maybe I just didn't try, but I feel like these only unlocked as soon as I completed the code compendium. So I have nothing to learn about these two now. There was a secret one for the Primordial Caverns. I'm gonna try the other three. I don't think these... Like, Magnetic Caves is a pretty basic one. I doubt it'll have anything. Okay, nothing secret. I'm going to assume that neither of these have anything secret, but it is weird that the Toxic Caves do. I didn't expect Toxic Caves to have anything. But hey, hopefully this doesn't take us too much longer, because I have 20 days, 19 days left. Anything about the Abyssal Chasm? No. Okay. Then that just leaves the Forlorn Hollows, which there better not be something secret, because I don't want to come back here. Be quiet. Better. And nothing secret about any of the caves. So it was just Primordial, and it was just Toxic that had secret codexes. And we found the Toxic one by luck. Which, I should make this into a map now, right? That's the whole goal. Toxic Caves map. We'll generate that in a second. Oh my gosh, how do I get lost in here? It's already nighttime of day 81. See, this is what I mean. Instead of sleeping for day 80, I can just now go to sleep. But instead with the things that I have. Yeah, I'm gonna spend a day or two just getting some dino chops and getting some extra eggs, because I do need a new Subpteranodon, and I would also like more dinosaurs in general. Well, let's read. Let me read the secret things we got. Not for Toxic Caves, not until I get there. The Luxstructosaurus. I don't remember these two. Right, utilities. Is there anything new in these? Seething Stew, Dinosaur Nuggets, Primordial Armor. Nothing there. Okay, Luxstructosaurus. What is that? The Luxstructosaurus is a monstrous boss locked deep inside the heart of the volcanoes that appear within the Primordial Caves. This immense creature is the reason why many dinosaur species that once called the Primordial Caves home have gone extinct. It is an undead dinosaur that is immune to fire thanks to its soul being trapped in the core of a volcano for countless millennia. To awaken this boss and trigger the eruption, one must toss an ominous catalyst into the top of a volcano. The Luxstructosaurus has an arsenal of powerful attacks. It can rear up and slam with its front legs, smashing entire layers of blocks into nothing. It can also kick forward with these legs, sending targets flying. When close to a target, it can spin around and use its long tail to fling targets and disable shields. Occasionally, the Luxstructosaurus will roar loudly and channel the power of the volcano itself to aid in its battle. This will make the dinosaur drip lava, and it gains the ability to spew flames, along with making its other attacks even more devastating. In this state, the stomp attack of the dinosaur can even expose massive rifts under its target's feet, full of primal magma, what the heck. If a Luxstructosaurus cannot reach its prey, it can leave great distances or smash blocks in its way. During the entire boss fight, the sky will become red and thick with volcanic ash, and volcanoes will begin to erupt by spewing out flying tephra. This makes the fight even more difficult. The unlikelihood that the Luxstructosaurus is defeated, it will fade into ash and leave behind multiple tectonic shards. Once this great beast is defeated, the primal magma left behind will begin to recede, and a species of dinosaur previously extinct to the primordial caves will instantly begin to spawn from amber monoliths. The tectonic shards can be used to create the ultimate weapon of the primordial caves, the Extinction Spear. Spear channels the spirits of dinosaurs consumed by the eruption long ago. When a target is stabbed with it, the spirit of a Tremosaurus will lash out and deal additional damage. When held down, multiple spirits of the Grottoceratops will surround the user and block incoming damage. If the spirit is thrown and hits a target, a Subpteranodon spirit will lift it up into the air and drop it. The spear also deals additional explosive damage in an area after launch and will return to its thrower afterwards. Okay. The ominous catalyst. So I'm assuming the Atla Titan is what went extinct. Oh, it's just that it's the same guy, but passive. Is the living, non-possessed version of the undead Luxstructosaurus. Only begins to appear in the world after this boss has been slain. Unlike its twisted, undead version, this creature is a neutral herbivore, seemingly content preening the leaves and puin needles that are plentiful in the primordial caverns. They're not entirely defenseless, however, and can attack using its powerful tail and a quick kick with its spiked front legs. It cannot be tamed, but it can be fed some serene salad to make it into a temporary mount. When ridden, they have a special ability that enables them to flatten out an entire area by unleashing a powerful stomp. This makes them perfect for terraforming areas to prepare them for building. The Atla Titan, the Luxstructosaurus, 600 health. How much damage is that? Just looking stat-wise, he's gonna burn everything. I don't have... The first thing that comes to mind is getting myself fire resistance. I do have brewing stands, but I don't have nether wart. 12 attack, 600 health, 20 armor. I don't know what the heck that is. Tremosaurus has the same attack. 12 damage means that he can kill a dinosaur in like 13 hits. If he's burning them all and hurting them all at the same time, I definitely need more than 4. Or maybe I don't. Yeah, I have the sea staff, I have the dreadbow. I could definitely kill it. Yeah, I have to hold on to these eggs. When I get the time, I will breed and create an army. I think I'll wait on that until after I complete the Toxic Caves. Now that I had even more information given to me, I wanted to complete this last cave as quickly as possible. But there was 2 problems. One, the cave I found was rather small, as it was in a ravine, and everywhere else around was just filled with these huge pools of toxic waste. And 2, every cool thing I wanted to make here required blaze rods, and since I was unsure if I would have time to visit the Nether, I decided I would try to fight the Luxstructosaurus first. Okay, I think that is all of them, and to make this catalyst, all I have to do is put those like such as, and we have suspicious looking item. And now is where I get nervous and feel like I'm going to get myself and all my dinosaurs killed. Alright, so I need to set you to follow. 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I have 7? Do I have 7 dinosaurs? Oh, I have 7. Ah! 7 dinosaurs and we're fighting them at this volcano. Look at them all. This can and may go very badly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It can go badly. I'm sure it won't. I'm sure okay. I do need to stay suspended when I drop this so that they don't teleport into the volcano. This boss does have music. I won't have it on because I don't have the music on in general in case I'm editing. I will put it in if I'm allowed to. If not, you know, you'll probably hear something else. Okay, so the book just states all I have to do. Toss an ominous catalyst into the top of a volcano. Oh, it... Oh my gosh! Get him, boys! Or don't. You know what? That's fine. You can just stand there. I'm doing no damage to this guy. Do my dinosaurs forget what to do? Are they scared? Oh my gosh. They are hurting my boys. Why are you standing in the... Okay. I should have expected that. What about the sea staff? I'm doing nothing. I'm doing nothing, and my... I need to go on the floor, probably. Probably not in there. Get him! Alright, I think they're fighting now. I'm not sure. I have no idea what's going on, but I think my dinosaurs are not living. I'm gonna keep hitting him, though. Can I even do this? I don't want to risk it. My dinosaurs are burning. They may be dead. I'm sorry to say. And I'm running out of flight. The Luxstructosaurus may or may not have just killed all my dinosaurs. Hold on. Can I get them to teleport? Can we teleport out of here, please? How many of you are there? And why do I only see 2? Oh, everyone's here still. What the heck? I just wish they would fight. I just can't fly. Oh, okay. That's fine. You know what? If my dinosaurs are too scared, we'll fight them with our own bow. Alright, I need to sit still and gain my bird's stamina back. This is doing nothing. I feel like I'm nerfed. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna keep washing them. Why are you on the tree? Get down from there. I think I have to go into melee. I have to somehow smack the dinosaur. There he is. Wow. Okay, they're fighting him again. Can I hit the... If I aim for the... Okay. My dinosaurs aren't getting hurt as long as there's not lava being dropped on... Whoa! As long as lava's not being dropped on them, they're fine. What I need to do, as risky as it is... Uh-oh. Is get my dinosaurs to drop right on top of them. Alright, none of that's on my tremors. My Tremorsauruses. As long as there's no second phase, I think we have it. But I don't know what health my guys are at. Are they still going after him? They are. I hope I'm contributing somewhat. Keep biting his ankles, I guess. The apex predator of the primordial caves became the ankle biters. But they're doing all the work. I don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have every single one still here. I better not lose any. You guys better stop. Here, just come to me. Get in the water, or don't. I don't know. I hope they're all okay. Except for that one. That one might die. He doesn't seem too interested in coming over here. Will the fire burn his stuff? Oh, you're somewhere new now, so it doesn't matter. Goodbye, dinosaur. Oh. Is he dead? No, he's dead. "11 tectonic shards. And that is the Luxstructosaurus dead." Can you guys... who's burning? Can you, like, get in here? Okay, you're fine. I have 1, 2, 3... I've got all 7. All 7 dinosaurs are still alive. Wow. That went way better than I thought it would. I don't think I got hit a single time. And now I can not only make the Tremorzilla egg, but also the Extinction Spear. I need to... let me go back home. I guess we did kind of complete the mod. It's day 89. I've got 11 days. I'm going to try my best to get through the nether, get blaze rods, and then make the nuclear bomb. Of course, I need a better cave. I need a better cave than the one I was given. I'm gonna try for... do I have any more codexes? I think I have one more. I hope I have one more. I have one more cave tablet. I'm gonna try to make a map and then go to one of my furthest waystones and generate it there so that I get a potentially more effective cave than the one I got. If that's unsuccessful, I'll see what I can do, but I might just give myself the bomb just to see what the Tremorzilla looks like, because we've already done this much work. I might as well see what it was for. But yeah, I mean, a lot scary. I bet it would be way scarier if I didn't have the ability to fly, but that's what they gave me and that's what I used. Let's make these items. The Tremorzilla egg. Gosh, where's that embryo? There it is. It's been in my inventory this entire time. Hopefully I'm not... Entry egg, craft a Tremorzilla egg. I'm not going to put this down till I have the bomb ready, because I don't want to put it down and have what happened with this. And it be like a... whoa, what is going... yeah, you know what? Oh, it's still throwing materials in, so I guess it's fine if it's doing that. Nothing useful out of our quarry yet. Although 40 coal is useful. I take that back. The quarry has done something useful. We have Tremorzilla egg, Extinction Spear. I need to make this now. Oh, I need 2 curiosities. The Extinction Spear. Which is probably not good, or maybe it is good. The only main reason I made it was for 1, the achievement, and 2, because it's the only other thing I can make with tectonic shards. I hope to get a max level enchant on that thing. I probably can. Not gonna worry about these 2 weapons anymore. Let me see what I can do with 20. We'll wait. We'll wait for 30 levels. I think I can actually get them if I trade with the villagers that I have in my house. All right, I need him to rank up. Oh, there we go. Not sure if that resets the trade, but... oh, it just did. Nearly there. $30 levels. All right. Let's see what we can get on this Extinction Spear, which looks pretty cool, I think. It's funny, it comes from the most primitive of the caves, but looks the coolest. Yeah, 89, day 89, that's not that bad. And we can do Chomping Spirit 2. Does that go to 3? Just 2. Well, that is the melee variant, I think. Yeah, we'll do it. And Herd Phalanx 3. I already forgot what the dinosaur abilities are. I can just read them, can't I? So when I stab a target, it releases a Tremorsaurus. When I held down, like, what do you mean held down? Like, it's interesting. But if I throw it, what do I want to test this out on? This cow. missed. Cow is terrified. Come here. Wonderful. I got a steak machine. Steak spear. I mean, yeah, that's pretty good. I'll probably use it in place of my axe for as long as the rest of the playthrough. Shouldn't be too hard. I've got 11 days to do it. If I get blaze rods in time and find a new cave with like 5 days remaining, I should have the time to build the bomb, detonate the bomb, and then summon a Tremorzilla. I don't know what else would generate a huge explosion other than a nuclear bomb. Unless it's meaning something like the Nucleeper, which, if I blow up this egg and it disappears, I'm sorry. And with just about everything complete, I went to the Nether to collect the blaze rods I needed. Since I had an explorer's compass, I found a fortress rather easily, and got a bunch of blaze rods. After that, I made another Toxic Caves map, this time activating it at the furthest waypoint from my home, and while it did lead me to a new location, this one was completely covered by a candy cavity. So I had no choice but to make the best of a rather bad situation. So I went to the largest open space I could find in the Toxic Cave and made a waypoint nearby. I soon figured out I could teleport between the cave and my home, and it would constantly respawn more mobs for me to farm for. And while it was a bit cheap, it was already day 93 or so, and I didn't have the time to mess around. Just gonna go for it. One, I don't know why that's so obnoxious. 1 core out of 3. 3 bare minimum, 5 if I want the ray gun. I think I'm just gonna go for the bare minimum. At this point, it's taken a bit too long. I've dragged this out quite a bit for my liking. I found that if I just teleport really fast between like random, okay, this is the last place I want to be. Just random spots and then go and check. There's usually stuff. It really hurts the eyes, but it does mean that I can somewhat quickly check for spawns. I don't even know if I need to switch like my, if I just go home and go to the rad zone. Like, I've not seen whatever the heck those are, but I'm irradiated, so, oh, it's probably because of the giant nuclear core in my inventory, isn't it? Okay, that worked. Tame a ray cat by feeding it Radgill. It can help you stay radiation free. Well, you can come with me, cat. I didn't know I could do that. Jeez. What is that? Okay. One more and I'm done. Okay, I have the last one. I don't know what day it is. Day 94. It is day 94. Oh, shoot. I need to get my pets back. I got a diamond backpack from a skeleton, which was nice. Need to take you back. You can fit in my house. Perfect. You need to sit up here. Need to go get my bird. All right. So I have an egg. What I need now is... I never made the rad suit, did I? I guess I didn't need to. What I do need to make is a nuclear bomb. 4 blocks. Okay, the block of uranium I did not take into account. Do I have at least 31? I need some more uranium, actually. Gassed up. Bottle some radon from a geothermal vent. With the amount of radon gas I got, I think I do have enough to make the armor set, right? Polymer? What ingredient would I be missing? I have toxic paste, radon. I think I can make the armor. Just for looks. It'll be the only armor set I actually make of the 4, but I think if I'm gonna set off a bomb, I might want to not die to it. Because the radiation does do damage after a while. Perfect. Toxic alloy. The one who not... Okay. Every achievement has been a reference this far. So far. That is very weird. I do not like how those move. I'm not gonna look at that. I should be safe to just handle the uranium. So. I am become death. I am the one who knocks. And then I need this core for the remote. And a block of redstone and 3 polymer. Now, my question. How do I prime? I'm gonna do this in creative in a different world because there's no way I'm ending this with me blowing myself up. Exact way of encouraging it to open has been lost to the legends of the past, but it is likely it involves some kind of tremendous explosion. Oh no. I don't like how I didn't read this. Feeding it an item so radioactive that it is extremely dangerous to even hold. You breed them with nuclear bombs. Extremely dangerous to hold. That is a fissile core. That's my guess. Fissile core, or just uranium rods. That's where the egg will go. Bomb right in front of it, I guess. Sun is setting. I gotta be quick. And it's misplaced, and I'm not gonna touch it. I just right-click. I run away. I don't know if shaders will ruin the explosion, so I'm gonna keep them off, even though it might look way cooler. And we're just gonna go as far as we can while still seeing the egg and the explosion. Should be safe enough. For me, anyway. I'm not sure about the bird. It can't be that big. It'll be huge, but it is... You're supposed to make an explosion to spawn the dinosaur. Alright, bird. You're gonna have to sit back because you're getting in the way. And it's way over there. It's a tiny little thing. Alright. Oh, wrong thing. And I think I can just F1 and then... Oh, I did the thing. I am waiting. Okay. Am I far away enough? I hope so. The big red button. That was a little underwhelming. And I may or may have not just obliterated my dinosaur egg. Did I really? I was joking. Oh, I think it blew up. Just about every other block seems to have not been deleted, so maybe there's a chance. What is... Oh, wait! Oh my gosh, hold on, can I catch you? Stop running from me. Stop running from me, please. Come here. I think I can... That's what that sound was. I got so scared. that I did all of that just to screw it up and just throw all that work in the trash. Okay, I stole him. Quick to anger. Hopefully the baby doesn't like melt my face off, which I think it will. I'm gonna like throw it in a cage and then start feeding it random stuff. And you know what? If I can't tame it, I will. I shouldn't kill it. That would be really sad. All right. So stuff that I can hold, extremely dangerous. It could just be uranium. Maybe they were nice about it and it's just uranium. Like uranium. That fissile cores? No. If I drop one. No, you just yell at me. So my next guess is uranium rods. This guy really does not like me. Who's breaking into what house? It's not my house. What do you... Get out of here. Uranium rods then, that's my guess. Well, you gotta wanna eat something. What is so radioactive? Slam? You want slam? I don't know what else would be. Toxic paste? Like, what do you want? And you better not be telling me I need to feed him a nuclear bomb. Because then he's just killing us, I guess. Uranium shards, maybe? What else would I need shards for? Maybe he just wants uranium shards. No. Well, it's day 95. I don't... get out of here. You're annoying. Doesn't want any of the nuclear stuff that I thought he would. Tectonic shards. That probably wasn't smart, but at least I know I can do that. Careful. You're red now. Cool. I discovered something. Radgil, maybe? I'm trying to think of what it would eat. Okay. I may or may not have done a little bit of research. I'm really good at that. It eats waste drums. You can make one with a nice, like, what, 84 toxic paste for that? I have 9. So I can't do anything with this guy. Unless I kill, like, the Brainiac things. I don't know if they drop them or not. So, yeah, I don't see myself getting those drums. I can maybe try fighting the Brainiacs, but that stuff hurt my head so bad last time. I will go check. If I can get a waste drum from, like, one guy... I need to break these torches again, but... If I can get, like, one waste drum, I will consider farming them. Otherwise, I don't want to do this again. It sucked. Okay, there's a Brainiac. I missed completely. Did not miss that time. Alright, bring him over here or his stuff's gonna burn. Okay. Just gonna sit. I don't want to fight him head on. Well, good thing he wants to fight me head on, huh? You drop waste drums. That's really all I want to know. If he drops waste drums, there's a chance. Otherwise, I don't have the resources to farm, like... There's another one. Probably hit me from here. Oh, yep. That is way too much damage, my guy. And I can't... I should have eaten the slam. He's camping. He's waiting for me. Another one spawned behind him. There is a chance. So Brainiacs will drop them if they have a waste drum on their back. The issue with that is that happens almost immediately. I don't think I was quick enough. I was. No, don't do it. I pick it up. But it should be a guaranteed drop. Okay, we have a chance of taming the giant monster. Can I tame you as a baby? Or do I have to wait for you to grow up? King of Monsters. You get to wander around. I think, yeah, that's just the one thing I want to do. I guess it'd be pretty funny to see these guys just run around. But, yeah, I don't need to kill anything anymore. I need you to wander. 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 Anyone else still following me? You two are? Wander. Yeah, I think that's it. I let all of my dinosaurs go. Only 8 Tremorsaurs. I'm sure that'll have no effect on the dinosaur population. Goodbye, bird. You'll fly off. The one time I want the bird to leave is the one time it doesn't immediately just take off and go nuts. There you go. I would say that this is... Oh, what did I do? Press too many buttons at the same time. This is fitting enough. I went to every single cave. I did what I would consider like the big objective in each one. I went to the aquatic chasm and killed a hole breaker. Then I went to the magnetic caves. That was the second one. That one wasn't too bad. Then the Candy Cavity, which was pretty easy. Probably my favorite cave, mainly because it was the least violent. Then the Forlorn Hollows was also, ironically, probably the easiest. It was like, it was scary, I'm not gonna lie, but pretty easy. We killed the, what's it called, the Forlorn one, the Forgotten one. The Forsaken, that's the name. We killed the Forsaken. Killed the Gumworm. Right, that's the big scary, yep, we killed the big scary worm there. We killed the Hole Breaker. That was pretty scary. Especially for the first one, that was pretty bad. Killed the... Not only did we kill and tame a Tremorsaur, but we went further and killed the Luxtractosaurus, which also spawns these Atla Titans, but I have not seen one. It's the same thing, but probably green. And looks like it doesn't want to rip my face off. Andy, what's next? Toxic Caves, there wasn't much. There's not like a big enemy here. What there mainly was the Tremorzilla, which we did get. Gamma Roach, Mad Guild, Brainiac, Nuclear. Yeah, I've seen everything. I killed everything. I did everything in this mod. In this cave, anyway. Forlorn Hollows. Yeah, we killed the Forsaken, killed the Gumworm. That should be it. I don't know how to get this guy to grow up faster. Need another one. Oh, it changed him back. Can I show off? Ray gun. I almost forgot. I really wanted to make the ray gun. Let me make the ray gun and shoot something. I'll feel really bad if I don't. Makes a ray gun. Revive me. I have a ray... Again. Stop making those sounds. Put the gauntlet. Unbreaking 3. Field extension. Is solar... I don't know what solar means. Does it regenerate in the daytime or burn? Ah, who cares? Oh, dang it. You're supposed to... Crystallization. Could have given the... It's fine. It's fine. I wonder if I can, like, do something like this. Or I could use the gauntlet to throw the spear around. I do wonder if they thought of that. And, okay, you just... Okay, you scared me. You're huge! Dismount. How do I make you do your super cool laser beam? Doing the thing. Yes! Oh, I was definitely not gonna take that towards the village. Don't mind me. Awesome. Wonderful. Alright. The gauntlet and then this in my hands. Does this work? Not exactly. Okay. This will work just fine. So I can just... Pretty nice. And then the ray gun, which I think solar means that I... Okay, this guy's just gonna be blowing up everything. What the heck? Is there a range to that? Looks like it. It's bar... Oh, so solar probably means it regenerate. Well, yeah, solar means it regenerates in the daytime. I can just melt them. Cool. That is gonna be it. Yeah, I think that thing just recharges. Well, the camera does not like... Really does not like... What is going on? Your head broken? It's broken. Yeah, enough, his neck is broken. I'm not gonna sidetrack anymore. That is gonna be it. Stop doing that. You don't want to go swimming, I don't think. Although I guess you can just kind of do whatever. That'll be it. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see what I can come up with or what I can continue next time. We made it till day 97, so pretty good in our book. Whoa. Okay, don't scare me. Okay, goodbye.